So, first and foremost, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums and the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. He says, Shalom. You know, the two brothers from the Trinidad camp, you know, this is Yahweh.
This is Brother Cora.
Right, we just want to touch on the incident that happened in Venezuela on the 29th of March, right? It says 68 died in Venezuela prison riot, right? He said police tear gas their family for asking question. So this is an evil that done, right? And we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you know, put these jakes to death, you know. This is judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We got the so-called Venezuelan, they are from the tribe of Asher, right? So we know this is the work of the Most High, right? So we can just read through the article, you know, we can touch on some precept, you know, to edify the church, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Yeah, for this?
Yeah, there's the article, they say fire breaks out during riot at Venezuelan jail, leaving 68 dead.
Yeah.
Right, they say at least 68 people died when a fire broke out during a riot in jail area of a police station in Venezuela. The country chief prosecutor said late Wednesday the Venezuelan Attorney General Tariq William Saab wrote on Twitter that 66 of the victims were men.
66 the victims were men.
While 2 women were visiting the police station overnight were also killed.
Yeah, so the Most High is who send the fire, right? The Most High is who send that. Because the scripture says, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord shall have not done it, right? So the Most High send the fire with the precept in it's Isaiah
There's Amos 3 verse 6. He says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, so the trumpet blowing, but these people ain't afraid. You know, the Most High sending all these scourge. These are scourge that the Most High sending. For you people that man your ways, for take heed, consider why this thing happening. You know? So the trumpet blowing, but you people ain't scared. Only the leg gonna get scared, you know, they're gonna humble themselves and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right?
He says, shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai had not done it?
So it's evil, right? The evil word there. In the same chapter, we go into the blue letter. The word there is ra, which means misery or distress, bad time. Right? This is what the word evil mean. Right? We just want to get this picture and show that the Most High is who send them fire. Right? Again. Isaiah 29, I think it's Isaiah 29 and 6. Yeah, Isaiah 29 and 6.
This is Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6. He said, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, with a thunder and with earthquake and great noise.
Yeah, so these thunders and earthquake, you know, is the Most High doing it. The Most High said, he said, thou shalt be visit. Right? The Most High is who do these things. The Most High is who bring misery and hell on you people. You know? And the Most High said judgment begin at his house. You understand? So the Most High bringing this hell on you Israelites. You know? Who want to scoffing against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, and disrespecting the man of the Lord. You know? Our apostles and their teaching before them was preaching the same thing that we preaching today. The same thing, telling you people get right. Because this we seen is just smoke. It can get worse more than this. It can get worse. And Venezuela going through a crisis for a very long time. A long time. And you people, they are Israelites. Right?
He said, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts, with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest and a flame of devouring fire.
Yeah, so the Most High will send the fire there. Let the fire break out and break out the riot. The Most High will store them spirit, right? It's in the apocrypha, they are spirit created for vengeance, right? So it's the Most High will send them spirit to destroy them 68 souls, eh? You know, Most High clap back them spirit, right? They were judged. And the scripture said under the heaven is the place of judgment. Right? So you go back in the article, you got something there?
Yeah, there's 2 Ezra's 15 verse 24.
Yeah.
He say, woe to them that sin and
Yeah.
keep not my commandments, said the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, he churn from the power, defile not my sanctuary.
Yeah, the ones who refuse to turn back, who refuse to acknowledge the wrong and humble themselves, because we from the ground, right? Adama mean from the ground mean low, so we gotta humble ourselves, right? It's got a script in the apocrypha say I think it's fire and warm, it's the ungodly, something like that. I can't remember it right now offhand, but let's go back to the article.
Yeah, verse 26, he say, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him.
Yeah.
And therefore deliver he them unto death and destruction.
God, because the wages of sin is what? Death. When you bank account, when you bank account go into arrears, what the bank do? They come and take it. They come and take back the thing, seize it. So when you sins reach to the sky, yeah, the Most High can take you out, right? But you people gotta repent. This is the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He's a dreadful power, right? He's a terrible power, right? The Most High don't play. Yeah.
The scripture saying, we say that the Most High, he judgment not executed speedily. So with these men, them feel they will continue doing wicked because they see nothing happening. But with the Most High say, in due time they shall slip.
Yeah.
In due time he will take them when they least expect it.
Exactly.
Because these men, they wasn't expecting that thing to break out in the police station. They didn't know they were going and get judged that day. So they get it when they least expect it.
That's right.
By the works of the hands. You know? So we'll continue with the article here. Alright, they say 66 of the victims were men, while 2 women who were visiting the police station overnight were also killed. He wrote that 4 prosecutors would investigate to clarify what happened at the police station in the city of Valencia, located in the north of the country, about 100 miles west of the capital, Caracas. Yeah, so we say he wrote that the 4 prosecutors would investigate to clarify what happened. We know what happened. Like scripture say, he say, evil men understand not judgment, but men of the Lord understand all things. They could do the investigation, but we know who caused that death.
Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, all praises go to him. The Most High put them niggas to death. Right?
He say, angry relative and the detainees gathered to face police in riot gear outside the police, fired tear gas to disperse the crowd. He say, I don't know if my son is dead or alive. Ada Para told the Associated Press, they have told me anything. Venezuela prisoners are notoriously overcrowded and in poor conditions. Workers at the scene told the New York Times that the jail area, which is part of the police station, had a capacity for about 60 prisoners. The fire spread fire mattresses in the jail, according to the AP. They say corruption, weak security, deteriorating infrastructure, overcrowded. And guess who it overcrowded with?
Yeah, Jakes.
Jakes. Yeah, you see, insufficient staff and poorly trained guards allowed armed gangs to exercise effective control over inmates population within prisons in the country, Human Rights Watch wrote as part of its World Report for 2018. He said a journalism and research group, Inside Crimes, said that as of 2015, roughly 50,000 inmates were being kept in prison meant for only 90,000 jail cells.
Yeah. So this judgment, the most I pass on to them, this is the most I do to them, Most I who do that. You understand? The most I said these things is for amendment. There's second is just 16 instead of was 14. Yeah. The most I do these things.
It says 2nd Ezra 16 verse 14.
Yeah.
He said, behold, the plagues are sent, and I shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
Yeah.
The fire is kindled and shall not be put out.
So going into the nuclear destruction and the plagues are associated with nuclear destruction, also these different diseases that can come out here. Right? Yeah.
Say till it consume the foundation of the earth.
Yeah.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, return it not backward.
That's 16.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
You see, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, return it not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
Yeah.
You say, woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
And it was Ezra. I just said who will deliver in those days, and they're speaking about planet right now, and Ezra back here today prophesying. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
He said the beginning of sorrow.
Yeah, it's sorrow. What the inmate's family was fighting against the police. It was writing the one answers. So the beginning of sorrow. That's a sorrowful time. 68 of them died. That's a sorrowful time. Right, go ahead.
You see the beginning of sorrow and great mourning.
And great mourning. What the woman says, she don't know if she's son alive or not.
Yeah.
She in distress right now. She unhappy right now. She uncomfortable. And this is the evil that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai send. Shall a trumpet blow in the city and the people not afraid? Afraid? Shall evil be done in the city and the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai didn't do it? So this is the misery, this is the evil the Most High can bring on you Israelites. Who refuse to talk about content, who refuse to humble yourself. Right? That's what the Most High gonna do. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you see, and with great mourning and the beginning of famine.
Yeah.
And great death.
So Venezuela going through famine right now. You understand?
Come in just now, we're doing a video.
They're going through famine right now and great death. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, you see, he said the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear.
Yeah, beginning of wars. And we see these nations getting ready to war. And the power shall stand in fear, me rulers. Alright, go ahead.
He said the beginning of evil, what shall I do when these evil shall come?
Yeah, the beginning of evil. And we see that what's going on in Venezuela. There's evil. There's distress, there's misery, there's bad times. Alright, go ahead.
He said, behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for admonishment.
So the Most I send these scourges for a man your way to check yourself, to consider why these things happening, to check yourself. The Most I do send these things for that. So you could check yourself. Alright, go ahead.
You say, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge.
Yeah, they're not going to turn from the wickedness. They're not going to be mindful of the scourge. The scourge are the Most High send. So the Most High said they're not going to turn. So he said it.
You see, yeah, but all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Yeah.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges. He said, behold, victuals.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that the Most High said they're not turn, They're not gonna be mindful. You understand? There's these people. When the Most High put you people, Most High gonna put you people to death. Right? This time the Most High not play this time, mean time of judgment. Right? The scripture says under the sun is the place of judgment. And there's the judgment we see, there's the judgment that Yahweh Hashem Yahshua we see every day. Every day. Right? Our beloved Apostle Tara said this is a year of prophecy. Right? The Most High not playing with you monkeys. Right? That's something there?
Yeah. There's the additional to Esther chapter 11 verse 8. He say, and lo, a day of darkness and obscurity, tribulation. He said tribulation and anguish, affliction and great uproar upon the earth.
Yeah, so we see no uproar, we see all these nations. Right now the tension high. At any time people could just pull trigger. Right now the tension high is all these nations they warring against each other. Arms race. We see the big arms race. We seen these nations moving away from the petrodollar. Right? We seen all these things happening right before our eyes. We seen our enemies crumbling, they're falling, you know. So this is the time that we're in. So, you know, the men in love we are telling people, yo, take heed, you know, repent, turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, humble yourself, you know, acknowledge your sins and humble yourself, right? You got more on the article there? Then just get two more precepts and we can close up. Yeah.
Yeah, he said the journalists and researchers group inside crimes that in 2015, roughly 50 inmates were being kept in prison, meant for only 900 jail cells.
So 900 jail cells, a facility, the capacity is 900 and I have 50,000.
90,000 for 50,000.
90,000, right? And how much is holding 90,000?
It roughly for they say roughly 50,000 inmates were being kept in prison, meant for only 19,000.
Oh, so a facility for it only could hold 19,000, but at 50,000 inside it.
Right.
So there's 31,000 over.
He said jail cells meant for temporary overnight holding, packed in 33,000 people in a space meant for 5,000.
You see that?
That is just in the jail, in the station, in the cells.
And this is overnight. And they're going now because of the crisis going on in Venezuela. You know, people in the uproar, right? The people hungry. There's second is just 15 or 14. No, 14 and no, it's 15, 14. Yeah.
It's the second is just 15. It's 14.
And that's why they're going on, because they ain't got no bread, they lack of bread, and the people hungry. And there was the Most High send the famine on you people, and you so-called Venezuelan, right? Yeah. Alright, go ahead now.
You say,
Speak up a little loud.
you say, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah.
For the sword and their destruction draweth near.
Yeah.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Yeah.
And swords in their hands.
Yeah.
For there shall be seduction amongst men.
Yeah.
And invading one another. They shall not regard their king, nor princes.
Yeah. And I'm going to regard the president or the prince. Yeah, go ahead.
And the course of their action shall stand in their power.
And this we're seeing, you know, that's why there's a facility only was built to hold 19,000. It have 50,000 inside, because what is the crisis that's going on in Venezuela? So they got whoever they detain, let's put them inside it, right? They got everybody, the people in our pro, right? And you people not gonna take heed, right? And through the prophecy with the scriptures, we know 2/3 of people are gonna be destroyed. Right? 2/3 of people are gonna be destroyed. Right? Yeah. The second Ecclesiastes 3:16. Let me close out this. See them calling it. Yeah. Right. This is the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
3:16.
Yeah, what's it? He does 15 or 3 under the heaven in this place of judgment. Yeah.
The Ecclesiastes 3 verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the heaven, under the sun, the place of judgment, that wickedness was there.
Yeah.
And the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Yeah.
You see, I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
Yeah, there's a time for every purpose and every work, right? The scripture says, wherewith hath a man sin, by the same shall he be judged. That's wisdom of Solomon 11:16, right? So the Most High can judge your works, right? Under the sun is the place of judgment. This way is be judged, right? Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Wisdom of Solomon 11 verse 16.
Yeah.
He said that they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth,
Yeah.
by the same also he be punished.
Yeah, by the same he can be punished. You know, it's how the Most High is moved. The Most High put them to death. You understand? There's a judgment, right? For Samuel 2:6. Yeah. The Most High who put them to death. You know? 2.
It says 1 Samuel 2 verse 6.
Yeah.
He said, the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai kill it and make it alive.
Yeah.
He bring it down to the grave and bring it up.
Yeah.
The Lord Yahweh make it poor and make it rich.
Yeah, the Most High do all these things. So the Most High is who put these people to death. And you people not taking heed. You people not taking heed. You understand? What happening in Venezuela can happen right here in this island too, Trinidad and Tobago, and happen worldwide. It can happen in America. You people not taking heed. You people gonna be destroyed. Right? You people gonna be destroyed. The Most High not playing. You get torn from your wicked way, you're gonna be destroyed. Right? Yeah, something there. Yeah, so you know. And with that, you know, we always lessons edifying. And just want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone. And a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom.
Shalom.